Hereford manager Peter Beadle, comprehensive win that today.
Yeah, I thought we were really good. At half time, I'm sure everyone was thinking there's going to be a few more, but Totton did, I thought, extremely well second half, and we didn't match it. It was a bit disappointing, obviously, and it was a bit slow, and we never really got going second half. But like I said, we can't complain. 5-0 at home, another clean sheet, 5 good goals, and we still created chances. So it just would have been nice to put a few more away.
You're asking for that in recent weeks, saying you've got to put these teams to bed early.
And we did that, half time, 5-0, the game was really over. It was really more a case of how we came out second half and what our mentality was like. And our mentality, I thought, was a little bit immature. I think first half, you look at some of the goals we scored and we stretched them and we got in behind them and we run beyond people. Second half, we didn't have that so much. People trying to take too many touches, trying to be too fiddly, coming too short for the ball and never really stretching them and working them. And one of our strengths has been, when the games are tight, we do the right things. And you can't complain to the boys too much because, like I said, they've done all the work in the first half. But it would have been nice for them to just round it off properly in the second half. But like I said, we take the 3 points and we have a clean sheet and we'll move on to the next one.
You moved Pablo Mills up front today alongside Mike Simmons. How did you think he fared up there?
I thought he did well. He was one of the ones second half that I thought took too many touches. But like I said, he's played a lot of games out wide. And I mean, last year I thought that him and Mike were our best two last year. I thought they were our better two during the games in the way that we played. I thought them two were our better two. But he hasn't played there for a little while. I don't think he's played there since the early part of the season. So it'll take him a little while to get used to playing in there again. But I thought first half he looked bright, and he got his goal and created. I think he had a hand in the own goal and he was there. So Pablo's a quality player and he knows that, and he knows that his downfall is he does take too many touches at times. And second half, unfortunately, I thought he just took too many touches.
And he was there because of the hamstring injury to John Mills. What's the latest on that one?
He's okay. He's still a bit sore. I think he's going to be another month or two before he's back. No, so he stood behind. So no, he's coming on well, and he's hoping for next week. I think that might be a bit too soon, but we'll wait and see. It's another week, and we'll know where he is then in a few more days' time. So, but he's, like I said, he's coming on nicely, and he's working hard behind the scenes to get himself right. So he's doing all the right things. So,
sounds as though he'll be in the frame before too long.
Of course, yeah, we want him back as quickly as we can. But we want him back fully fit, not 70% fit, because obviously with hamstrings, we know that they're delicate things, and if he was to go again or he wasn't quite right, he could make it even worse for himself. So we want him back as quickly as we can, but we want him back 100% healthy and not 70%.
I'm not sure if you're aware of games elsewhere, but it looks as though Evesham are on such a good run. The 2nd of January fixture is already building up in the background.
Yeah, we know they won 2-0 today against Salisbury.
I think it was much closer, 3-2 or something like that in the end.
Oh, was it? Or someone said it was 2-0. But like I said, at the end of the day, all we can concentrate on is us. We've said this before, we did it last year. All we can focus on is our own game, making sure we're ready. Going back historically, Evesham had put a fantastic run together, not last year, the year before, I think, where they went 20-odd games. We've done that twice last year. We're doing it this year. So yeah, it's going to be an epic game. But as always, it won't determine where anything's going. It's just another game, another opportunity to put points on the board.
It was Mangotsfield on Tuesday. They put in a very good performance here, I thought, very early in the season. That to me, marks out as being a tough match.
I think they're all tough. I said to the players at half time that we've got probably our biggest week coming up now. Saturday, Tuesday. 2 away games and a really tough home game in the middle. And if we can come through them 3, positively and with good points on the board, then it puts us in a good place. But they're never easy games. We know that Mangotsfield they came here and did quite well, but again, second game of the season. We played Totton first game of the season. It was quite close, and we've demolished them today. And rightly so, because I thought our play deserved it first half. And like I said, so we're a different team than we were then, and I'm sure they are as well. But it's going to be a tough game, and then, like I said, we'll focus on that one, and then after that, we'll get ready for Saturday.
And interesting, you kept the same back 4 today. Is that something that you're going to retain, or are you going to be able to manoeuvre things as you need to?
I think we've looked at it and looked at what we've got, and I think the balance is great, and we've got 5 lads there, 5 defenders in the team that can all play centre half. We know that Mark can play right back. He played there for Chippenham this year. It'd be interesting to see, but obviously we've got 2 even better right backs in Jimmy and Greeny who can play there. But the fact is we have got players there who can rotate and they can play other positions. So it's important we keep them all fit. We have spoken about bringing another defender in, but it's tough to bring another defender in. We've got 5 already. No one wants to come and sit on the bench here, so so everyone wants to play. So it's tough, but we will be looking to try and bring another defender in if we can. And we just got to go by the games. Like I said, everyone's working hard. Jimmy had a bit of a knock the other week, so he's rested. He's come in today, had half an hour, got a good blow under his belt, and then we'll see how everybody is for Tuesday.
And you got Purds alongside McGrath. I think those two are working well and haven't really missed Dinsley, who was so important when he arrived.
He wasn't important, as in it wasn't a desperate thing for him to come in. I think when he came in, as I said, Rob had a slight knee injury, and we wanted to cover. We had Jamie Edge as well. But we always knew what they bring to the table, what Rob and certainly Macca brings to the table, and I think they've done well. And the more, like always, the more games you play together, the more cohesive you get, the more fluent it becomes, and they've done that. But, the second half I thought today again they were a bit sloppy, but it's easy, it's easy understandable when you're 5-0 up and you're fairly comfortable.
And a word for Tristan Plummer. You described him earlier in the season as a jigsaw man, falls to pieces inside the box. Well, I suppose his goal was from outside the box, but he took it well, didn't he?
He did take it well. I spoke to Tristan before the game actually, one-on-one, and had a chat with him, and just said to him that he could be the difference for us this year because he is that type of player. But he needs to get fitter, and I thought first half he was exceptional today. His work rate, which we haven't seen from him for a while, was superb. He started to tire a bit towards the second half, and hence why he was another one, kept coming deeper and deeper and deeper when we wanted him to stretch the pitch. But we kept him on for as long as we could to get the minutes into him, and I think he's determined to do well here, and he's here and he enjoys it here, and he's, like I said, he's already become a very popular character in the changing rooms, and hopefully he'll be here for a little while yet.
Thanks for your time.
No worries.